What's good, Commanders fans? So I'm going to do winners and losers of the last preseason game against the Ravens, or stock up, or you can call it stock up, stock down. I've been doing this the whole preseason. First is Sam Howell, man. I love the escapability. I love the mobility. I love the toughness. I love the moxie. He's a guy that was not scared or a deer in the headlights. We've seen rookies come in and be scared under preseason lights, and this guy came in and played really well. Show flashes in the Panthers game, Chiefs game, this game too. Under duress, under pressure, made some big time throws. I love the throw to Marcus Michelle. I love the throw to Jared Patterson where he takes what the defense gives him. The throw to Reggie Bonifon. A couple throws to Alex Erickson. The throw to Matt Cole was a beautiful throw too. That was a beautiful throw where Matt Cole just caught it like over the shoulder. He puts the ball where he throws a catchable ball for the offense and he puts it in the right spots. Even the pass to Dewan Brown. Even the pass to Kelvin Harmon against the Panthers, where his receivers are not really helping him out for the most part. They're really not. And I want to see more of Sam Howell. I really do. I'm intrigued by him. Now, it may not be this year. It may not be next year. But this guy has something where you want to keep him around and see what can happen where, if things go awry next year or things don't go the way we look this year or the way that we hope, you don't really have to force it and draft a quarterback. Unless you're like at the top 3 or something like that, which I don't think we will. I don't think we're going to be in the top 3 or really top 5 at all in draft. I got us going 9 and 8, but let's say worst case scenario this year, something like that happens. I might want to just stick with Sam Howell. To be honest, I really like what I saw from him. I know Cole Brennan, rest in peace. We've seen preseason All-Stars and they haven't panned out in the regular season, but Sam Howell has something to him, man. He throws guys open. I love what he did at Carolina last year, where a lot of his guys left and he had to, up his game and put the team on his back. So I'm really happy that he had to go through something like that. And I think it really helped him out. 24-35, 280 yards and a touchdown and 62 yards rushing, man. This guy has some running ability, man. He is a dual threat quarterback. He seriously is a dual threat quarterback. Next on the list is Jared Patterson, man. This guy, I don't think he's going to make the roster. I know John Williams didn't play, and John Williams is ahead of him on the depth chart. But Jared Patterson showed what he did last year, where he can catch out of the backfield. He's a good runner, has good vision, good patience, shiftiness, he breaks tackles. He's a tough, hard-nosed runner. He's like 5'9", but he has the heart of a lion, and the guy plays hard. There's something in the water from PG County. The guy plays hard, and I like what I saw from Jared Patterson. He took advantage of his opportunity. They kind of, he had a touchdown last week. They haven't really given him a lot of opportunities or a lot of chances this preseason, and he's really burdened on the depth chart. I think he's going to make the practice squad, but his stock definitely went up where I think they're definitely going to keep him on the practice squad for sure, 100%. Or other teams are going to be looking around and be like, hey, let's pick up Jared Patterson. So I think he did a good job, not only for this roster, for this team, but for other teams around the league where they might poach him. Hopefully they don't watch too much of this game and look at him and be like, hey, we can use this guy. So that's what I'm hoping with Jared Patterson. That's what I'm hoping does not happen. Another guy, we'll do stock down real quick. Joey Slye, man, what in the world is going on, man? You're looking like Dustin Hopkins out there, missing extra points, missing kicks. We just don't have time for him, man. I really thought we had a guy. I'm not going to panic either because I really like Joey Slye. He's a sly guy. It looks like a linebacker out there. He's willing to go out there and tackle too and put his body on the line. He's got to clean it up. Man. We just don't have time for this. There's going to be a lot of close games this year where he's going to rely on a kicker. And if he makes that kick, then, we're down 17-15. Who knows? We win the game 18-17. So you just never know. You never know. Another guy for me, Marcus Michelle. I really like what I saw from him. I like the catch where he went down. Nobody touched him. He just kept running. He has some speed to him, man. And I really wish I could have seen more opportunities for him in this preseason. I think his stock went up. I don't see him making a roster, but practice squad for sure. His stock went up to me for this game. I would say Matt Cole, but he dropped that 2-point conversion. I would say Dax Milne and Alex Erickson, but they both had similar games. 4 catches for 37 yards. That's basically what they've been doing the whole preseason for the most part. So I'm not going to really say stock up for those guys, but there were 2 guys that I really have on my list. Jeremy Reeves is a guy that his stock went up, especially battling against Steven Parker. Steven Parker had a missed tackle on a 1st and 20 where the tight end, ran for like 17 yards on that first down. And it was like 2nd 3 for the next play. Didn't see much from Steven Parker after the first preseason game, but Jeremy Reeves stepped up. He made some splash plays here and there. The tackle for loss on the end around, that's what we need. We need somebody who can go up there and tackle in the box from the safety position. He's a thinner, leaner guy, and he's willing to go up there and tackle. So I like what I saw from Jeremy Reeves. Had a silly penalty in the Panthers game, but or a phantom penalty, whatever opinion you have about that penalty. But I thought he flashed tonight. I thought he played hard, and he solidified that fifth safety spot because it's going to be Cam Curl, Bobby McCain, Percy Butler, Derek Forrest, and the last guy is Jeremy Reeves. So who knows? We'll see if Stephen Parker makes it. But I think Jeremy Reeves definitely solidified his spot. Stock down is Dewan Brown. Dewan, he's very disappointing. Hands like a snake. Misses the catch, hears some footsteps, has alligator arms, and then he jumps up a little bit and then puts one hand out, tries to get a little too cute, and drops the pass. Inexcusable. So I don't know if he's going to be here next year, man, or after this season, because if he keeps it up, man, and doesn't play well, then guys are going to pass you, man. Cam Sims is past him is above him on the depth chart. Cam Sims is wide receiver number 4. Dewan Brown may be more talented than Cam Sims, higher draft pick, or Cam Sims wasn't drafted at all, but Dewan Brown definitely was underwhelming and disappointing for sure. Dewan, Neal, and Danny Johnson. I'm gonna just group these guys together. I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. They both got burnt by Demarcus Robinson. Christian Holmes was getting picked on too. The secondary is concerning. We just don't have a lot of depth. These are some guys that we may have to rely on. Danny Johnson, we're gonna have to rely on this guy. He got cooked at least once in every game. Every preseason game, he got cooked at least one time. And this guy, Demarcus Robinson, was high-stepping into the end zone. He was basically having fun on the Commanders. He really was. Both corners, Dewan, Neal, and Danny Johnson. We're going to be playing against some speedy guys. Christian Kirk, week 1 for the Jaguars. The guy who got paid a lot of money can do similar things that Demarcus Robinson does, if not better. So they need to be prepared for week 1. They need to be prepared. They need to be ready. So stock down for Dewan, Neal, stock down for Danny Johnson. Those guys were very disappointing. Christian Holmes kind of a little bit too. He was getting picked on. I know he's a rookie. Not going to let him off the hook either, though. All right, you guys. Healthy Commanders. Peace. One last guy I'm going to throw in there for stock up is Jamin Davis. Thought he had a really nice tackle for loss. He played in 1 series. He might have played in 2 series, but he flashed. I'll give him his credit. He flashed, and we need to see that during the regular season. Thought he had a solid preseason. He's playing fast. He's playing more decisive. Not getting stuck on blocks. Solid in coverage. So I like what I saw from Jamin Davis. So a little bit of stock up there. Not much, but a little bit of stock up. All right, y'all. Hail to the Commanders. Peace.